You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts Jay Ho, Weezy, Jeff, and Coach Locke. Please enjoy the show.
You gonna keep your mask on, Weezy?
Nah, but if I take it off, you be having a fit.
I mean, nah, it ain't about having a fit.
You be having a fit.
I'm just saying, you the only one, Steve, Novak.
Yeah, but you vaccinated, you good.
Yeah, but I'm saying I could be a carrier. How you doing, man? Yeah, you back in the saddle.
It's good to have you back.
I'm good, man.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Cam for filling in.
Yeah, cool ass Cam.
Shout out to Cam.
Shout out to Cam, most definitely. Jeff, how are you, brother?
You know, get my vaccine waters on.
Vaccine, vaccine. I like it. Maxine Shaw, attorney at law.
You know what I'm saying? Vaccine waters. You know what I mean?
What you know about Maxine Waters? What you know about Maxine Shaw? Cameraman, I was about to say your name.
Oh,
you guys ready to get it?
Let's do it.
Let's get it now. Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy's in the building. Say what's up, we said.
What it do?
What's up, everybody?
How's it going, sir?
Going well, man. Going good, for sure. What about you, Weezy? How are you, brother?
I'm good, man.
You good?
How about yourself?
I'm great.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm great, for sure. Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
Two thumbs up.
Hey,
we potted well today.
Yeah, most definitely. Episode 367. We are kicking off the 2021 NBA playoffs with the first NBA player playoffs in 3 years. Jeff, did you know that?
Whew.
It's been a long time, man. Yeah, not for sure. Starting with the Western Conference.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better damn believe it.
Let's kick it off, man. Best of the week, Weezy. What you got?
Dogecoin. Dogecoin.
Oh my gosh. Say it one more time.
Dogecoin.
Okay.
Right.
Put the rocket like everybody else doing.
Cash out.
Yeah.
To the moon.
To the moon.
To the moon.
There we go. I like that.
I cashed out. I ain't gonna lie.
You cashed out? You gone?
I cashed out half what I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you
I
can't.
can't-
A little too early.
No.
Because it's going to pop off this weekend.
I bought it, and I've had Doge since 2018. I bought it when it was less than a tenth of a penny.
That's a flex on us right there. That's a
Yeah,
flex.
yeah,
That's a
I'm
flex.
good.
As a flex. He flexed on us.
Cash
But we'll
out.
see.
For sure.
We could be
Yeah.
flexing on his ass.
Don't get me
Because
wrong.
I'm telling you,
We could be flexing on his ass.
$1 come Sunday. Guarantee. For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. What you got, Jeff? Best of the week.
My best of the week is Stephen A. Smith. The MMA community has finally had enough. You know, you and I talked about this before.
Yeah.
ESPN just run them into the dirt.
Run them into the
And finally, the MMA community says enough is enough. They're tired of Stephen A. They got to get him out of ESPN commentating before the pre-fights because he admitted this week he's just a fan. He doesn't even know half the people he's watching.
Damn, man. Yeah, for sure. Speaking of, I got a best of the week that has something to do with the analyst, Chris Webber, man.
Oh, my God. You
Looking and not to bring him back because he skipped out on the Turner coverage of the NCAA men's basketball tournament because he did not want to participate in the bubble. Yeah.
I thought they just didn't want him there.
Yeah, no.
look at
So,
that.
I mean, you know, hey, man, his beats are better than his analyst job at TNT.
He is a good producer.
Yeah, he's a good producer for sure. Now, we just got to get Reggie Miller out of the game. And I tell you what, man, we're in the clear.
Chris Webber or my man's from NBA TV. Who got to go?
Ro Parrish?
Ro Parrish got to go.
I ain't gonna lie. Give me Ro.
Really?
I roll, man. It's just super cringy. Super.
I cringe more of a Ro because Ro is just like, bro, it's every other line.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot, for sure. Worst of the week, Weezy, what you got?
What's was the whole Floyd Mayweather circus, man?
He need to go see B Moody. Shout out to B Moody. My boy. Yeah, man.
That was full-fledged WWE right there.
It was rough. It's tough to watch.
Hey, when he's something funny, I don't think Floyd was in on the joke though.
No.
I think the Paul brothers. I mean, the Paul brothers knew. I don't think Floyd knew what was going on.
But if he did, he need to go to WWE because he played it out well.
Yeah, he's a former WWE guy. He was at WrestleMania.
There you go.
Fought the Big Show.
The more you know, for sure. What you got, Jeff? Worst of the week?
Oh man, everything that's going on with the Denver Broncos, the NFL Players Association, and Juwan James. He was told not to come to the team facility because of COVID by the NFL Players Association. Guess what? He gets hurt. Now he might be out of $20 million because Denver does not have to honor his contract because he got hurt outside the team facility.
Yeah, man.
He gonna get some of it. Not enough though.
NFL Players Association, do better, man. For that league to be as prosperous as it is, y'all have no control over anything, no pull.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's the worst organization as far as a union I've ever seen in professional sports. For sure. My worst of the week is Terry Bradshaw. Just shut up, man. He's releasing statements about Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I don't understand Terry Bradshaw with that.
Calling him weak and coddled. Shut up and enjoy the games, man. In your golden years, dog. Just enjoy the golden years.
Look who's talking, though. Enjoy the games. Look who's talking.
What
he said he got bad footwork.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He shut up and enjoy the game. Yeah, enjoy the game. What are you trying to say?
No, I'm just saying that's what you do when you watch basketball and football.
No, I've never told anybody to shut up because they're weak and being coddled.
No, you never said that. But
yeah, no, for sure.
He was upset.
Yeah, he got a personal beef against him. Looks like it.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I mean, listen, let's keep it real. Terry Bradshaw is the most overrated quarterback in NFL history, dog. Think about it, the defense that he played.
No, that's still curtain
yeah, still
Lynn Swan.
Yeah, Lynn Swan.
Franco
Harris.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hell out of here.
More carried than Troy Aikman?
No, because listen.
More carried than Troy Aikman?
Yeah. Yeah, because you got to think about it. There was no defense like that. Like that?
That's true.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, that's Michael Irvin.
Close.
Daryl Moose Johnson, as Michael Irvin say.
Jay Novacek.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know, man. Mm-hmm. Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just search Full Sport Press Podcast.
And after you do that, don't forget to support the Realville Family Patreon page, which features Full Sport Press on Deck TV, fresher than your average, and much, much more. Be on the lookout to join that family Patreon page. Episodes are up. Support the team. Support the real Jeff.
Yes, sir.
You have 10 good wrestling seconds.
Oh, man. Yes, I do.
Let's start the clock.
So we got a contract war going on, fellas. Daniel Bryan did not re-up on his WWE contract. He lost the match on last week. You know, it's predetermined. He lost the match to Roman Reigns, saying that he had to leave SmackDown. He did not re-sign his new contract with WWE. Since he did that, he does not have to go with the 90-day no-compete clause. So every single wrestling federation in the world is offering the biggest of bags to one Daniel Bryan because he's a free agent. He's a little injured right now. He's always had neck problems, and that forced him to retire at one point in his career. And he said he's not feeling his best right now, which is one of the main reasons why he did not sign his contract. But you can bet the cons at AEW, the MLWs of the world, the Impact Wrestlers of the world, they are all pooling their resources together to see if they can sign one Daniel Bryan because that is a game changer right now.
Cash cow.
Cash cow.
Sure. Shout out to DB.
He'll probably be AEW.
Yes guy, right?
Yeah, it's definitely yes guy. Yes, sir. Yeah. I don't know, man. AEW has a bag behind it, and if they want to become a player, this is the move to make. If you can sign him, this is the move to make. So make sure you check us out each and every Thursday, myself and Neek, with the 808s and Shell Shots podcast. Remember, you might not like it, but your auntie love wrestling.
Most definitely,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Tweet questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe, and more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend
that the revolution will be podcasted. And before we start the first half, Wheezy, do you have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners?
I do. This week's award recipient is the NFL General Managers.
That's it. That's right. For sure. For the first time since the year 2000, 0 HBCU football players heard their names called during the draft. In this year's draft, players from HBCUs found themselves struck in between frustration and opportunity. Now, the COVID-19 pandemic impacted players' exposure both positively and negatively. The 2021 NFL draft was occurring during the same weekend as the SWAC Championship, which kicked off May 1st, and the FCS playoffs continued as well. The quality of athlete is definitely within the league. Last year, 29 players from HBCU schools started the season on an active NFL roster. Do better, NFL GMs.
Yeah.
Do better. Listen, there's a kid that plays cornerback for North Carolina A&T. Name's Mac McCain.
Yeah.
Just got picked up by the Denver Broncos. I guarantee you he will be a starter in the NFL in the next 3 years. He's that good, man.
This year hurt. This year hurt so much. Like not being able to play, and it sucks, man.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, Amir Hall, my guy from that played at Bowie State, still, broke every record in HBCU football.
Yeah.
Didn't even get a look, man. They got to start looking at these HBCU kids because they can play at a high level.
How we getting it out to him, Weez?
Yeah. How we getting it?
Y'all want to get to
How
a
we
drone?
get-
Y'all put a drone or y'all want snail mail? It don't matter to me.
We know.
We
We know for sure. As long as we get to them, as long as it gets to the NFL offices, that'll make a huge difference for sure. You guys ready to get started the first half?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
The first half is underway.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What it do?
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
FSP _Weezy on IG, and I'm at How Weezy on Twitter.
Sure, most definitely. What about you, Jeff?
I'm Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Most definitely. I'm J Hove on Instagram and Twitter. Let's have a conversation on
And
Twitter,
TikTok.
Man. Yeah,
Damn.
I ain't never been on TikTok.
Nah, me either.
Clubhouse dead, ain't it?
Yeah.
The Chatty House dead, ain't it?
Chatty House.
They got Android now though. Sean. I got that email the other day. They doing the beta test on Android.
Hey,
Oh, you can even get in.
Nah, they just named
Jeff
me
still be
in.
on there.
Hey,
I got the email.
Jeff still be on there.
Jeff got them all, dude. He got them all.
He got all the. Oh yeah.
He got them all. We'll never know, but he got them all.
He telling himself. He telling himself.
I've been saying I got a Clubhouse.
Nah, we talk about TikTok, Snapchat.
I don't have
all
a
that.
TikTok.
Either.
I'm not finna be posting no videos. Me
But do you have a
dancing.
Snapchat? Do you have Snapchat? Oh, solid.
No, I've had one before. Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm not
leave Jeff
posting
out of
that.
this.
Not posting that.
Let's move right along. Let's kick the first half off with some NBA talk. Damn. Let's kick the first half off with some NBA talk, man. Kendrick Perkins, man. He's on a visit on ESPN's First Take, and he raised a real battle between two of Jeff's guys, man. Perk said, and I quote, "Without due respect to Allen Iverson, we will never see another Russell Westbrook in our entire lifetime. So with that being said, I'm taking Westbrook's career over Allen Iverson's," end quote. Both Stephen A. and Max Kellerman picked Iverson. They had their own arguments, which made legitimate reasoning.
Absolutely.
So, Jeff, I have a question. You have the floor.
Okay.
Whose career would you rather have? The Brody or the answer?
That's a biased answer. Go ahead, Jeff.
I'm just gonna be completely honest. I set up about this maybe 2 a.m. last night, pondering this question. The 2020 game for Russ, the step over game for AI, the Russ versus everybody game on Saturday against the Golden State Warriors, AI crossing over Jordan. I mean, there's moments. They both have moments. And here's the thing: AI is a hooper, no matter what. He show up. He may not practice hard, but Russ is everything AI did, and he give a damn about being a better basketball player every day. Not saying AI didn't try. AI played harder than anybody, but he didn't have shooting coaches and this type of things like that. Russ just cares about basketball. AI cares about everything. Say all that to say, it's AI. Personal reasons. Only because personal reasons. Basketball, if it's basketball only, the fact that Russ 10 years into his career is still doing what he's doing right now, it's going to be Russ if we're just talking pure basketball. But AI was an emotion. AI was like Tupac. AI like DMX. People like that. It's an emotion. Like, you can't top that. That shot over, that step over Tyronn Lue, that's a championship game to me.
Yeah, because that's all you got.
That's all I needed.
I got you.
When he hit that shot, I called every Laker fan I knew. I knew he wasn't going to win another game. There's no way the Sixers could beat them. But the fact that one person beat them, that's all I needed. That's all I ever need. That's my championship. Go ahead, Wiz.
I mean, if we're going, I'm just going per basketball, and I'm taking Russ. 2020. Russ averaged what? 10 rebounds for his career?
Yeah, there's no
career.
point guard.
Yeah. Nah, I'm telling you, I think Russ is one of the most unique athletes in league history, sports history. 100%, man. No point guard in the league has consistently troubled team defenses in transition the way that Russ moves. I think Westbrook's just a little bit more efficient in regards to, how he scores the. Yeah, he is.
I don't like that.
Yeah, he is. He is in more. It's dude.
Okay,
basketballreference.com.
I know what you're saying, but
your spot.
That's not. See, you try to put that on me. Pause. But it's just. But that's not.
I'm just saying. And he plays better defense than AI.
AI led the league in steals.
So did Larry Hughes. Jeff.
Multiple years.
So did Larry Hughes, Jeff.
But what I'm saying is, I could sit here and argue this all day long simply because AI is an emotion. Like
I get you.
Yeah, it was something. It was anti-Jordan. It was anti-Kobe. No disrespect, anti-Kobe. It was anti-everything that was popping at the time. He was Reebok when everybody else was Nike.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It was that's all.
And on top of that too, I think Russ's run has been longer than
that's what I was saying. 10 years into AI's career, he's in Detroit at the TGI Fridays, not one of who.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's different.
The Russ is gonna lead the league in assists. 3 of the last 4 years coming up this year? That's crazy, man. It's becoming more and more difficult for me to shit on him like I do. I will find a way though, and there's no problem with that. But I do like the way that he's playing this year. It's just I always love to see players come back from when people think they're done.
Yeah.
And everybody go playing with James Harden to see him resurrected. And I mentioned this a couple of shows back. Me and Jeff talked about this pre-production. I did say that Russell Westbrook would be an all-NBA player once he left James Harden, and Jeff doesn't want to give me credit for that.
I'm letting you finish your point. I don't want to stop you from saying it. You absolutely said that. Okay. You said that.
The only chink in Russell Westbrook's armor is his lack of playoff wins. That's it.
But can you blame him for that?
Yeah, because he shot himself out of games. Let's keep it real.
Only one I can give you is the MVP year. There's no reason they should have lost to Donovan Mitchell.
No,
in that first round.
Yeah, no,
there's no reason they should have lost that series.
Yeah, not for sure.
Now, that Paul George, that Dame Lillard shot, that's Paul George's fault.
That's Paul George's fault. Yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying, to lead with Russell Westbrook and Allen Iverson, man, hey. It feels like this is your birthday weekend.
Yeah, right? I was up to 2 a.m. trying to answer this question.
Here we go.
I got a whole paragraph of notes right here from
you. Did you get them all?
Nah, but I'll be here all day. So we good. We just we're gonna move on. Speaking of moving on, your guy, young Ocho Cinco, also known as Chad Johnson. And I blame you, Mike Tyson. I blame you, Paul Brothers. I blame Lamar Odom for this. All you guys. Anyway, Chad Johnson is planning on going into the boxing ring.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to fight on the undercard for Mayweather Jr. versus Logan Paul with that circus that's already been, just adding Ocho Cinco to that mix. It's going to be in Miami at the Hard Rock Stadium. It's going to be on Showtime. It's going to be pay-per-view. It's probably going to be $80 to purchase.
God, dog.
Yeah, it's Floyd. What do you expect?
Yeah.
It's Floyd. Floyd's going to...
he's going to get his money.
Yeah,
he ain't doing it. He ain't showing up for that no money.
Yeah. So Chad let the ESPN know this on Monday. We've had athletes speak out and say, like Matt Barnes, say, "Hey, I want to do it."
Mm-hmm.
Swaggy P, my guy Swaggy P, even said, "Yeah, is this a bad idea?"
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I just got intrigued. He don't want to fight Matt Barnes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. Chad can box.
Nah, Chad been sparring for the better part of 15 years.
Yeah,
15 years straight. He knows what he's doing in the ring. Nah, I'm telling you. Listen, be clear. I'm betting whatever on Chad Johnson.
My money
whatever.
on Chad Johnson.
Oh,
it's years of real training compared to that bullshit that Nate Robinson.
Tried to rush
Nate Robinson jumping in there with athletic ability. Nate Robinson is one of the most superior athletes I've ever seen in my life. He could have played NFL football. He played NBA basketball. But Chad Johnson really spars. Like, he really gets in
I'll take that bet.
Let's do it.
I take that bet.
Okay, yeah, give me that. Shit.
The thing is, you can tell people who really take the sparring and training the boxing serious, because Nate did all of that before that fight, and as soon as the bell rung, he dropped everything his trainers taught him, and started the street fight.
Yeah, he backyard fight.
Yeah, and the Paul brother said, "Oh no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I know how to do this. I know how to handle this." And he's actually trying to be a boxer. So if Chad sticks to his training, I don't see an athlete who has never taken boxing serious.
And on top of that, you got to realize too. All right, they announced the person that he's actually going to fight against. They're going to have, 3-4 weeks to prepare for this fight? No, come on, man. No, it's going to be easy work. I don't give a damn who it is. I don't give a damn as long as it ain't somebody that's been a trained fighter.
Yeah.
And if you just played in the NBA, if it's Lamar Odom, what happened to Lamar Odom?
No, he's not fighting on this card. He's fighting on the one that's in New York. He's going against Aaron Carter.
Okay, that's gonna be different.
That's God.
Yeah, that's different. I don't even want to talk about that yet. Give me that bet though. I'm hype about that. Before we get started with halftime, let's talk some Olympics, man. DK Metcalf has accepted the invitation to run the 100 meters at the USA Track and Field Golden Games. The idea of Metcalf getting on the track came after he chased down Buda Baker last October, preventing what Baker looked as if he would be an easy touchdown. It was a great play, the type that will follow Metcalf for the rest of his career. DK ran a 4.33 40 in his 2019 Pro Combine. The question I have for you guys, will DK place in the top 10 in that 100-meter race this Sunday? Top 10 is 15.
He can do top 10. He ran track in high school. He's not that far removed from running track in high school. Now, if this was 26, 27-year-old DK Metcalf, he wouldn't be able to do it. Those fast twitch muscles haven't left him yet. So I would say he has a shot to be in the top 10.
I'm afraid he's gained too much weight. I think he gained too much weight. Top 10, we talking about world-class athletes, world-class speed.
And that's what they do every day. You're right.
DK about to learn something real hard. What I tell you what, and he got to do it twice to qualify.
Yes,
that's if he get through the first round, and he got to go through it twice. By no means am I discounting what DK Metcalf is as an athlete. No way. I think he's a phenomenal athlete. It has nothing to do. It takes a lot of guts to actually get out there. Weezy's a veteran of stepping out of his regular routine. Like, I can. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Listen, man. There's not a sprinter in the world that's not gonna be at his neck to be like, oh, you coming over here thinking this shit is just a game.
That's true.
No, it's not a game, dog. True. It's really disrespectful to track athletes that train for this. Just like we talked about in the previous conversation. You can't get into this shit playing boxing. You finna jump into that with some sharks.
Yeah.
Guarantee he won't play top 10.
I'm telling you, track athletes and boxers are the most underrated athletes I've ever seen.
Ain't no question. This is the thing. Track athletes can't do nothing else but run track.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
Dog.
Yeah, it's true.
Nothing.
Yeah. But speed is different
because it's so much in the motion of just be like from out of the gate to if you're doing a relay from passing the baton. Like those things don't translate into other sports. But
I can't wait to watch this on Sunday.
Yeah,
we got to give an update on that. Guess what? DK's going. I'm telling you, he'll finish 12th.
I think he might surprise you. But only because here's why I think he might surprise you.
What if he does finish top 10?
Here's why I think he might surprise you. Because the 100 is just long enough to recover from the start. So if he has a bad start, it's just long enough.
Yeah, but he gotta be going though. He gotta be
That's
going.
What I'm saying.
He moving, but these cats, dude, nah.
Yeah, you're right.
He gonna run.
But my question is for me is, what does this do for DK? What does this do for him?
He wants to run in the Olympics. And this is the qualifying to get to the Olympics. He just want to be a part of it.
The world stopped for the sprinters.
You're damn right.
100, 4x1, 4x2.
Now listen,
the world stops for that.
God, but that's blessed talent. That's God-given talent, dog. To get out there and do that, because hell, they can't walk and chew gum besides that. Have you seen track athletes, dog? The only person I know that has successfully been able to play, I mean, he does a long jump. It's Marquise Goodwin.
We got some track
listeners.
You know what I'm saying? Have you seen a track dude, man? No, the women, they a little different. The track dudes, special cats, man. I'm gonna leave them alone. Shout out to my track guys, but listen, fam, you can't. Have you ever seen a track dude shoot a basketball, man, or throw a football?
That short underhand,
like a real track dude, like
for real, track
like they
dude.
Went track in college.
Track dudes,
track dudes are different.
Just think of the track dudes that went to school with us, Jeff.
I'm not doing this.
Yeah, you right. You damn right. Only one is my guy Nick. Nick was solid. Nick could do, other sports. But that's one of 25, 30 people that was in
D Harris track. D Harris track. And he played corner.
No, I'm talking about college. I'm talking
he played corner in college.
This high level.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Shout out to D Harris.
Yeah, he about to be the only one.
Man, him and Nick, that's it. You guys ready to get started with halftime? Let's get it.
We're at the midway point. Please enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime, in case you missed it, Coach Locke is back with another. In case you missed it, guys, let's hear it.
Fellas, back with another one, in case you missed it. Now, as we know, college athletes in NCAA are about to be able to make money off their own name. But there's a catch, and especially in Georgia, it's a big catch. Georgia Governor Bryan signed the state's new bill regulating athletes' name, image, and likeness rights on Thursday at the University of Georgia. There's a provision in this law that will allow colleges to have significant control over the athletes' endorsement money. Now, the bill that Kemp signed into law allows schools across the state to take up to 75% of an athlete's endorsement income. That cut will be deposited into a pool for all athletes at the school and then redistributed upon athletes' graduation. Now, how does that provision work, you ask? Let me give you an example. If University of Georgia decide to implement the provision and take 70% of each athlete's endorsement to redistribute, a player that signed a $100,000 endorsement agreement would only see $30,000. That's right, 30,000 of the 100,000. Now, there's the thing. It will be up to each school to decide how big of a percentage they want to take, if they take any at all. So this is going to have an effect on recruiting. This is why. If one school comes out and tells their recruit they're going to take, example, 60% of the income that he makes, and another school that recruits that same caliber type of athlete comes and says, hey, we only going to take 45% of the money you make off your name and likeness, who you think the athlete is going to choose? He's going to go to the school that said they're only going to take 45%, and I can't blame him one bit. So my question for you guys is this good? Because the athletes are still going to get some money, but they won't get all of their money. And of course, this is only in Georgia. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. It's your man, Coach Locke, signing out. I'm out.
And we are back, man. He didn't go too crazy like how he went on. Who did he go crazy on? Who did he go crazy on?
Listen up, Julius.
He went crazy on Dr. J. Yeah, kick it off, Jeff. What do you think?
Number one, that percentage game can get tricky. Coach Locke broke it down very well for us out there that don't really do well in math in college. Thank you, Coach. Those percentages can get a little tricky. Yeah. So giving a player $100,000 and the school decides to take 60 to 70% of that, they can. Yeah. That's a lot of power still for that school. I get you got to pay the house. Like, you know, if you guys gamble outside of a casino, you know, you got to pay the house. Is that right, cameraman? Okay. All right. So you got to pay the house something. I get it. But at the end of the day, taking 70%, the house can't take 70%.
Nah. See, that's robbery. It's a little bit of robbery.
we back to square one again.
Yeah,
so
I think so. Doing? And here's the thing, too. I get it. It's more than what they were getting. And I think it's enough in all means to kind of continue to maneuver, because you got to realize, too, we talk about this anytime we talk about paying kids between the ages of 18 and 19 all the way up until 24 and 25, it's going to be different. And people are hungry and people look like food. So when I see people that are giving kids an enormous amount of money and they have, you know, all of the access that you would have as an adult, it gets tricky, man. So I think with that, 70% to 60% that they're taking, I think it is needed. I don't think they need 100% of that money, man. I really don't think so.
In the words of BG, run me my money.
Run it.
That's my money.
But really, I
ain't gonna say what he said after that, but he's
really, it should be reversed. It should be reversed. You give me 70% and you take 25%.
That's the house. You gotta pay the house. You gotta pay the house.
I mean, because anything other than that, the NCAA, that's Lester Wallace from the barbershop. That's Lester Wallace, man.
That's a terrible interest rates right there.
That's loan shark money, man.
Yeah. I mean, it is loan shark money for sure. And I do think that kids don't really realize, you know, how much they are actually worth to any situation, because they indeed are kids. But if you look at Luka Doncic, who's been playing basketball at a professional level at 15, 16, it wasn't no 70-30 splits on that, dog. He was getting crazy money.
One more thing, I'm done. They need to figure out how to regulate this real quick. Because it's going to get ugly.
Very.
Now, if I'm recruiting you.
Give me.
And you, both of y'all, top 3 quarterbacks.
That's my center.
Yeah.
I'm the quarterback. Let's go.
Respect that.
And I'm telling you, if you come to Alabama.
We're going.
I know the person who owns a car dealership that can get you $20,000 in the offseason. What other school can compete with that besides big schools?
Auburn can compete with that.
Auburn can compete with that.
All right, but
every school in the SEC can compete with that. They do it every year.
But what your center gonna get?
My center gonna get what he gonna get. We gonna get him rolling too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my 7-8. I'm gonna take 7-8.
They gonna get him. Listen, if I get the Escalade, trust and believe. Oh, listen, he gonna get the nice caddy. We're gonna get the.
That's where it's gonna get tricky.
I'll take the.
Here you go. If we go to the Chevy dealership, My center gonna get the Suburban. I'll take the Tahoe. Let's go.
That's a good trade off.
What's
You know
that?
what I'm saying?
I'm saying, but what's that mean for the small schools? What can they do?
It's the same battle. Small schools are fighting the same battle regardless, though.
Yeah,
You
not
not-
on Hill Day. They're not gonna come there. You know it. Yeah, put your mom on the phone. Shit.
But the small schools are going to have to recruit the players.
It ain't no recruiting. It's about the money. Recruiting's done.
Now, you shit, that is recruiting now.
Yeah.
No, pay me. What BG say?
Run me my money.
Man, come on, man. You guys ready to get started the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
The second half is underway.
Second half showed 367 the 2021 NBA player playoffs. We are starting with the Western Conference. I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What he do?
Weezy, as the 2021 NBA season is coming to an end, it's time for FSP to stir up arguments. It's time to compare player statistics, creating a playoff style format to determine the best player in the NBA. We asked our listeners to give their top 8 players in the Western Conference based on their 2020-2021 stats and performance. The same criteria as last year, as usual. Jeff, what is the criteria?
The criteria: offense, number 1. Number 2, defense. Number 3, team impact and success. Number 4, mental. Looking at you, a couple of people on this list. Number 5, consistency. And the tiebreaker, which always is a doozy. Which player would you pick if you needed to win a game tomorrow with average NBA talent around them?
Sure. Sure. We have an honorable mention, the person that did not make this list but received votes, Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
Played in 61 games. His team is 11th in the Western Conference. He's point big, man. That's exactly what he is, man. He's point big. Yeah. Jeff, I think this team underachieved this year, considering the fact they have 2 All-NBA, 2 All-Star players. For them to not be at least a 7 seed. At least.
If I'm being completely honest, to me, a 7 seed would have still been a disappointment for this team. With that talent, and with Zion playing the way he's played, and I'm not sure what happened to B.I. this year.
B.I.'s been playing well, though.
But let me say this the right way before I get crucified.
Mm-hmm.
Did he get better from last year?
No.
That's the thing.
No, he did not. But this is the thing. I think we've seen the best of Brandon Ingram.
See, okay.
What else can he do?
I don't think so. I think Brandon Ingram's ceiling, to me, is Kevin Durant.
No.
Hell no.
Offensively. No, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Offensively.
KD is locked in too much in basketball. B.I. is Instagram models. He's still having too much fun. But he's not serious about hoop.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's my problem.
Yeah, you misdiagnosed him.
Well, maybe so, but my problem is if he was to lock in and be completely about basketball, his skill set is Kevin Durant.
No, the best case scenario is But right now, I mean, he's averaging 25 points a game. Ain't too much you can do.
See, this is me. I think that could be 29. Efficient 29.
That's an efficient 25. It just ain't. He has to play defense.
They've lost a lot of close games in the fourth quarter because they lost leads because B.I. didn't close the game.
No, what I'm saying is you can't put that all on B.I. neither, though.
I'm definitely not trying to do that.
We got a long show ahead of us.
Yeah, I get you, but I'm saying B.I. is a player. He's fine. Right. What he has to do is just kind of figure out a way to unlock the best basketball player, and I think we've seen the best of B.I.
I thought last year when I called him his most improved player, which he was last year.
He won. Yeah.
I thought now we're going into perennial all-star, perennial.
You knew that wasn't going to happen.
No, I really did.
That's not going perennial all-star with the New Orleans Pelicans is not happening.
They've had Anthony Davis. They had CP.
No. What I'm saying is with that team that was constructed around him with Zion coming there was no way that B.I. was going to do that. You knew that.
Yes. That's a whole different show. Yeah. But I think there's a way he can unlock that if he chose.
IG.
Okay. I can't argue that.
DM's crazy. Yeah. Who we got in the play-in game?
All right, we got Devin Booker versus Dame Lillard.
Yeah, man. Devin Booker, the best shooting guard in the NBA. Played in 60 games so far. His team's tied for first in the Western Conference. He averages 25 points a game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 49% from the field, 34 from 3. You have Dame Lillard, who's played in 61 games as well. His team is 7th in the Western Conference. He's averaging 28 points a game, 44% from the field, and 38 from 3. Let's get it, man. Who's the better offensive player? Devin Booker or Damian Lillard?
All right. This is tough because they both do a lot of things exceptionally well.
For sure.
Can we change the question to if you need a bucket?
No.
Who you
Now you
need?
changing it.
No, we can't change it to that.
Yeah, so offensively, I think I got to get us to Book, right? He scores at 3 levels. He scores from 3. He can play in the mid post and shoot in mid range, and he gets to the rack.
I understand that, but I think I'm going Dame because he plays from the 3. He plays from half court
Yeah,
to the 3
sure.
to semi mid range, but definitely can get to his spot wherever he wants.
I think because they both. You can't say Dame is a better shooter than Devin Booker. You can't say that. You can't say Dame. Can you say Dame's a better shooter?
You can't say that. You can't say that. I just think as far as people just a flat out scorer, there's only 2 people that can flat out score to me better than Devin Booker in the entire NBA.
Flat out score.
Flat out scoring.
Who you got?
James Harden, Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just talking about you're going to go out there and you're just going to get a bucket. Okay. Devin Booker's up there. I mean, offensively.
He's up there.
Yeah.
He's up there.
I mean, it's a wash, right? It's a wash.
I can live with it.
I can live with a wash.
I can live with it.
I can live with a wash. Defense, Devin Booker's defense is better than Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard's the worst defensive point guard in the entire NBA. It's top 3.
Trae Young's the worst.
Ever since Boy left,
Yeah, true.
that boy he been playing. It's effort now.
Yeah, it's all you want.
That's all you want. That's all you want. Some effort. So Book defense.
Just because you can't get worse than last. That's all.
Yeah, no,
that's it. That's it. Devin Booker's locked down.
And that's the reason. I mean, team impact is success.
That's Dame.
No, it's not.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, now come on now. Come on now. Team impact. Come on now. Listen now. They're the 7th in the West. 7th. And they've had.
We're going off this year, right?
You're damn right.
So it's got to be Devin Booker.
No, I mean, it ain't even got nothing to do with that. Devin, listen. No. Dame, team impact is success. Dame, dog. Dame. Dude,
it has to be. It has to be Dame because Dame's number 1.
What are you talking
number 1,
about?
numero uno.
He's number 1, dude. Devin Booker is number 1.
Dame's no. Number 1 is coming later.
No, when they close games out, dude, Devin Booker is the closer.
Here's my thing. Before the guy who we're going to speak about later got there,
his name's Chris Paul.
But we don't want to. We'll keep a little mischief, a little razzle dazzle to the end. They were not a playoff team.
Jeff,
all things considered, we have to stay. We're not. I'm not saying it to be spiteful.
What we're
this
talking
is the
about
truth.
Is the 2021 NBA season.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, when we talk about team impact and success, Dame is the man in Portland.
Devin Booker is. Chris Paul comes to the Phoenix Suns to play with Devin Booker.
Not
he literally
arguing
said, "Hey man, I wasn't coming to this team if Book wasn't there."
Not arguing that at all.
Yeah, he's the man on the team, Jeff. He takes the most shots. He takes the last shot.
Right.
He is the man on the team.
And that has been the same since he's been there.
Right. They just needed a point
when
guard.
they were taking pictures of him scoring 60 after the loss and all of that.
I mean, it's his 5th year in the league, too.
Yeah,
so.
I understand that. I'm just saying he's been that since he's been there. And he ain't.
We're talking about a team that's the 7th spot, and we're talking about a team that's in the 1st.
We're talking about a team with the greatest point guard of our era.
What we are talking about is whose team is higher.
That's true.
Okay,
but I'm talking. Here's what we always run into. Whenever we do this show, we run into it right here: team impact and success.
Yeah,
success goes to Phoenix because they are number 1 now.
Yeah.
Sure. Depending on when you listen to this
tomorrow. Sure.
Right. Cool. Take away the point guard on that team. Are they still fighting for playoff position?
This is the thing, Jeff. What you're saying is we don't know because this team might just be playing just as good with Ricky Rubio this year. We don't know that.
We know that.
We don't know that.
We know that.
We don't know that.
No,
because they
know
also
that.
have added a defensive stopper in Jay Crowder, and you see the maturation of DeAndre Ayton. We don't know that. So what we're going to do is team impact and success.
Oh, no, we know that Chris Paul had a bigger impact than Ricky
What we
Rubio.
saying is...
So this is Devin Booker's, man.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going to ask that, we got to go with team impact.
Okay, well, I'm outvoted. I got Dame.
Yeah, okay. Mental.
Dame. Let's don't even waste people's time. Dame.
I agree with him on that.
Dame. Let's go.
I agree with him on that.
I mean,
2-2.
that is...
2-2.
What is it?
Consistency.
No. It's 2-1.
That's
It's 2-1.
It's 2-1.
Okay, 2. Well, we
2-1.
watched offense.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for sure. Consistency, it's Devin Booker, for sure. He's consistent this year. There was a stretch of 12 games where Dame Lillard scored less than 18 points, and they lost 6 of their last 7 games. The consistency in Dame Lillard has not been there. Maybe it's the fact that he's carrying the team. I don't know, but he can't help that. Well, you got to realize, too, that this... No, man, I ain't finna get up into that. Consistency is Devin Booker this year.
So, yeah, Devin Booker wins.
Yeah, it's win. It was kind of... It was, you know...
Just take your wins and go home.
That's tough.
Yeah. So, we go 1-8.
Hey, it's over with now, though.
I mean,
It's over with now. We
go.
Yeah.
And I got some stuff about... And the number 1 seed is Nicola Yokic. Wheezy, is that correct?
Yeah, Nicola Yokic.
Okay. And he's played in 64 games. They're 4th in the Western Conference as we record this show. He's averaging 26 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 56% from the field, 40 from 3. Let's talk about it, man. Offense.
It's going against number 1 seed is Jokic versus number 8 seed Devin Booker.
Going against Devin Booker.
Just so people to follow along.
Most definitely.
Offensively, it's hard to do this because it's a big man.
For sure.
You know, so there's certain limitations because he is somewhat traditional big man.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to his skill set and what he does, a stretch 5, as they say.
Yeah, for sure. He's a point big.
Yeah.
He's a point big.
I love it. The term that was coined by Joakim Noah that was created that position in my book.
For sure. I agree. Yeah.
All right. So give me Jokic.
An offense, I would agree. His offense is better than my boy Book. Let me tell you why. It's just because he does so much for the offense. He rebounds the ball. He brings the ball to the floor. He's leading the team in assists. That is something that Book did 2 years ago. They didn't win games. They brought in a point guard to do that. So I would go with Jokic being offensively better for sure. Defense, Nikola Jokic is trash. So
now we got to kind of talk about it though, because Book, is it like? If I'm CJ McCullough, I'm just picking up two. Picking a two. Not saying CJ McCullough is better than Devin Booker before you do that look on your face.
Okay.
I'm just picking a random 2 out of the sky.
Yeah.
I'm not really worried about Book on the defensive end.
You think anybody is worried about Nikola Jokic on the defensive end?
Yeah, he just got a bad draw. He got a bad draw, Jeff. Nikola Jokic is a worse defensive player than Book.
This defense. Okay. I'm just saying, all right. What we're talking about is defense. Right?
I'm not going to waste it because here's where it gets better. All right, let's go to number 3.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Team impact is success.
Jokic.
So here's the thing. With this year,
it's 1-1 right now, right?
Yeah, it's 1-1 for sure.
Yeah, it's 2-1.
So last year, I think No,
we can't talk about last year. I couldn't talk about last year with Dame.
You just brought up a whole point for last year. They were 3rd in the West.
I can't talk about Dame last year.
You just brought it up.
But you said I couldn't use it, bro.
He brought it up last year. I'm comparing the two. 3rd in the West. Now they're what? 4th in the West. So what's the team impact of success that he's changing? It hasn't really, like, what is he doing to make the team
steadying the ship?
Yeah.
With losing his point guard.
Yeah,
he lost his point guard.
Yeah,
he has has an unproven, untested. Now he's starting to come into his own, Michael Porter Jr. But he's definitely, you can't be mad for someone saying he's unproven because he has never been there before.
Very unproven,
so
for sure.
Jokic is still the guy.
Yeah, Jokic is the guy.
So team impact success, no matter what happens, this team goes on him.
Yeah, and so do the number 1 seed Phoenix Suns.
They go because of the number 2 player on this list.
That ain't got nothing to do. Bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The team, if Devin Booker misses a game, which is, they lose games because Devin Booker's not playing.
They won back-to-back without Devin Booker.
They've lost games is what I'm saying.
They've also won back-to-back without Devin Booker.
Do you think, what I'm saying is, if you take Jokic from this team, right? There's nobody literally there, right? It's just literally
That's
him.
what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying, but the way that this team has set up this year, the Phoenix Suns, they are the number 1 pseudo seed in the entire conference. So how do you say a person has more team impact or success when the team's the number 1 seed?
My vote is for Jokic. Weezy, who you got?
I got Jokic.
There we go. 2-1.
Oh shit. Mental.
My vote is for Jokic. Weezy, who you got?
I mean, do you have a reason as to why you think?
I'm just being silly.
I'm saying.
No, okay. Jokic. Not bringing up any other years because we don't want to do that. However, just focusing strictly on this year. When a play needs to be made, whether it be the right pass, whether it be the rebound, whether it be the shot, Jokic is going to do it. That offense runs through him in the clutch, in the money time, in the overtime. No matter how out of shape he looks, when it's time to ball, it's going to Jokic.
Do you also notice that when they're closing out games, he is the closer? The usual closer for the Denver Nuggets is out, which is Jamal Murray. Devin Booker is the closer. It ain't nobody else is going to close out games other than Devin Booker. He hits games winners. He's done this on a consistent basis. He is the closer of all closers on the team. His mental, everybody know Book is a different type of basketball player. Everybody says, I ain't gonna lie, Book, man, he different. Book is different. You look at him mentally, it ain't no chinks in his armor mentally.
I've seen Chris Paul control that team. I've seen Chris Paul in the fourth quarter beat the Knicks when the Knicks were right on a 9-game winning streak. That was all Chris Paul.
He's the point guard, right?
I
so in turn, his
that.
position is to hold the ball.
Right.
What I'm saying is when they're closing out games, who they throw the ball to, Jeff? Who closes out the games?
I understand what you're saying about people saying Booker's different, but he's an NBA player. He should be different. But what I'm saying is he ain't. If the game is on the line, I'm going to go with Jokic because he's going to make the play that I need.
What I'm saying is you're trying to close out a game. You throw somebody the ball to close out a game. Jokic has to be set up. Devin Booker can score at any level, man. It's a 3-level score, dog. A lot of people not doing that in the league. It ain't a lot of 3-level scores in the NBA.
I promise you I hear you, and I promise you this matchup ain't as close as you trying to make it.
I'm just saying.
This year I think this is a wash for this year.
Cameraman, please.
Devin Booker is mentally stronger than 7 people on this list, dog.
Okay.
Nah, I ain't going with that.
I vote Jokic.
Who you got, Jay?
I got Devin Booker.
He votes wash. It's a wash. That's the tie.
How? What are we talking about?
If I vote Jokic, you voted Booker, right?
He votes wash.
That's 1-1 tie. It's a wash.
Nah, we gotta figure this shit out. That's like this dude right there is not mentally stronger. It ain't a dude not mentally stronger than dog. Man,
so it's still 2-1 Jokic.
That's crazy. So consistency, man. Come on, man. Come on, dog.
See, so here's where we run into the problem. When we define consistency, right? Consistently, Jokic and his team overperform or are in either in the Western Conference Finals, in the playoffs, winning playoff series, or playing meaningful basketball. Hey, Devin Booker, welcome to the playoffs this year. Tell me how it is for the first time that you got a point guard that's on the high on the list.
You just said a whole point about some shit from 3-4 years. What we talking about consistency? He's been consistent this year. You know why? They're the number 1 seed in the entire conference.
I promise you, this ain't close as you trying to make it, Jay.
I'm just saying.
I know Book's your guy.
And I get that. And we getting into my guys or whatever the case may be.
Because you're doing this because he's your guy.
Consistent. This guy is consistent. That's why they are the number. If the Denver Nuggets were the number 1 seed, I wouldn't have a leg to stand on because there's no reason to actually even think that this can go another way. But this can go another way because he is the leader of the number 1 team in the conference.
He's not the leader of that team. The leader is Chris Paul.
What I'm saying is the person that you go to, hey, listen, we got to close out the games. They're not running plays for Chris Paul to shoot the ball.
No, Chris Paul running the play for Book.
They run the play for Book.
But that's running the play for Jokic, though. They're running the play for Jokic, too.
What I'm saying is it's easier for them to go get a bucket with Devin Booker compared to running a screen or pick and roll to get a wide open shot for Jokic.
Man, we can't really say how easy it is because they both going to shoot the last shot.
Give me Devin Booker for consistency.
Give me Nicola Yokic, who's the MVP, who's the number one player on his team in the MVP conversation. Nobody else has come onto his team and took over his team. It's his team.
Jamal Murray buried in the entire shit last year. People talking about how Jamal Murray is the best player on that team, man.
No,
Don't
he had
start
a bubble.
that shit, man.
Now you bring up the bubble.
I'm just saying. You just said nobody ever questions. That's a damn lie. We question all the time who's the best player on the team.
No, we haven't.
Yes,
You and I have never questioned is
You
Jamal.
ain't never heard Jamal Murray. I'm saying. So whatever the case may be. So what's the count?
It's 2-1. This is the fourth. This is the last one. Consistency.
The first one was
2-1 in a wash. Consistency is number 5.
I just don't see why. I mean, but I get it. So that's what we're doing. So y'all could you move on?
Yeah,
Let's get it.
There we go.
we got.
It ain't wasting no time.
No,
I
it
do
ain't.
not better basketball player than dude.
No,
Oh, man.
But we gotta speed it up. This be a 2-hour show.
I'm just saying, dude. You not. What's the next matchup, Weezy?
Our next matchup is CP3 versus Paul George, 2-7.
All right. Chris Paul's played in 65 games. They're the number one team in the West. He's averaging 16 and 8, same numbers that the MVP Steve Nash had, shooting 49 from the field, 39 from 3. And we have Paul George, who's played in 51 games. They're the third in the Western Conference. He's averaging 23, 6 and 5, 47% from the field, 42 from 3. Who's the better offensive player?
Paul George.
If we are encompassing everything in offense, as far as setting up your teammates, picking the right play, running the right shot, CP.
I got Paul George. Paul George is the best offensive player that nobody talks about. Chris Paul is my favorite point guard of all time. I think he's the best point guard that has ever did it. But in turn, Paul George, his bag is crazy, man. He got a crazy bag offensively. Another 3-level score that nobody cares about. I guess people just,
He did it to himself.
Yeah, I mean,
He did it to
what we
himself.
talking about is right now. That's all we talking about.
But you said
right
people
now.
don't care.
Yeah,
People don't care 'cause
I
he
got
did it
Paul
to himself.
George. Jake got Paul George. Paul George moves on. I mean, Paul George wins that.
Okay. What about defense? I think this is a wash. I think this is a wash defensively because Paul George historically is the best 3-and-D defender. It's kind of taking a step back. I think with CP as well. He's still playing defense at a high level. He's playing some inspired defense, but I don't think it's still. I think it's a wash. I give it a wash on defense.
I would go Paul George here simply because of the tendency. If I need it and I know it's going to happen, I'm going to pick Paul George myself.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm going Paul George. Paul George, he guards the best player on the other team.
Okay, so Paul George is up 2. All right, team impact and success. Chris Paul is the best leader in NBA history. So
He came and took over a team
he didn't come over and took. They just added a point guard in where they needed a point guard.
and took them to the promise.
After a team that didn't have a coach, the first year they had a coach, they actually got it going. Whatever mental, that goes to Chris Paul as
sure
well.
does.
Yeah,
Sure
for sure.
does.
And consistency, Chris
goes to Chris
Paul
Paul.
is
So
very
Chris Paul moves
consistent.
on.
Yeah, Chris Paul moves on. Sure.
All
What's the
right.
next matchup we got?
Number 3, Stephen Curry
Mm-hmm.
versus number 6, Donovan Mitchell.
For sure. We got Steph Curry, who's played in 56 games so far. They're in the 8th seed in the Western Conference. He's averaging 31 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists, 49% from the field, and 43 from 3. So we're going to go 50-49 this year. It's crazy. Let's move right along to Donovan Mitchell, who's also played in 53 games. They're tied for first in the West. He's averaging 26, 4 and 5, 44% from the field, 38 from 3. Who's better offensively?
Bad draw for Donovan Mitchell.
You're damn right it is.
Bad draw.
Oh.
He's a great offense. He's a great scorer.
He's a great scorer.
He just don't do. At this point in his game, he don't do enough.
Nah, he's not impacting the game the way that Steph Curry does. Defense, who's a better defensive player?
You got to go Donovan Mitchell.
That's
you
a wash.
just got to.
Neither one of them play down.
Neither one of them play defense. I would say that it's a wash on that one too.
I would.
Yeah, it's a wash.
Donovan Mitchell is just athletic, but he's not playing defense. Jeff. He's saving himself for offense.
I'm not arguing that, but Steph
partly
is
due to the
just
fact.
standing there.
Yeah, no, it's not true. But partly due to the fact that he has to do so much on offense.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's not giving. So
That's a wash.
that's a wash. What about what's the next one? Team
Oh.
impact and success. I mean, come on now.
Here's the one that's close to me. Only reason it's close is because we just said that Devin Booker gets team impact and success because this team is now number 1
Yeah.
seed. Donovan Mitchell's team, he's number 1 on that team.
Well, yeah. But if
come on,
Steph's
Jay.
not playing in that game, literally they're a 18-win team. That's what. And literally, when he's off the floor, they are the equivalent of an 18-win team.
That's the same argument I was making for Dame Lillard.
No, that's not true because they still have somebody that can step in. This is the
We're
thing.
not banking on CJ McCollum.
Yes, you're going to have to. You're going to have to. And you got Melo. And you got the center that everybody loves.
Melo.
Is Nurkic. Yusuf Nurkic. You love him. Everybody loves him. So give me anybody else Steph has a Draymond Green.
Wiggins is 20 points a game now. He's 20 points a game this year.
Playing.
Wiggins is 20 points a game this year.
Wiggins, sorry, bro. Let's keep it a bean now.
Wait. I'm not saying he's an all-star. I'm saying he's 20 a game this year.
Rob, what about Rocco? That's all you talk about, Rocco.
I love Rocco. I love his game.
So what I'm telling you is that team, that Portland team is better than that Golden State team. You know that.
Wait. Team-wise, with the way it's constructed, yes.
Minus those two players, the Portland team is a better team. For sure. So what I'm saying is, and Donovan Mitchell.
But we're talking about Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, but Donovan Mitchell, this is what I'm saying about Donovan Mitchell. You take him away from this team, they're still winning games.
How?
They still won. They've won 7 of their last 8 games.
They've also had a little lull in their schedule right here, too.
I mean, it don't. That's the only thing they play about. You can just play the teams that are in front of you.
I'm not knocking that.
So, and then you look at Steph Curry, at 18-win team.
What's the vote?
Mitchell.
Stephen Curry.
I got Steph too.
Where we at? What's the next?
You got to watch more basketball, man.
What are we talking about?
It's a number
2
seed, man.
But no,
it's a number 2 seed.
But it was cool when he voted against him. No, don't do that. Don't you do that.
I'm not saying Steph is not going to pay. Going to move on.
Team impact is success, bro. There's not a person that impacts the game like Steph Curry.
Jeff, he not having a better season than
He know that. He know that.
But that's not the question. The question was team impact and success. If my team, because I'm the number 1 player on my team.
I literally just said that with Devin Booker, and you argued against him.
He's not the number 1 player.
The offense runs through Devin Booker.
Hey, y'all, we talking about two different players. Let's roll.
What's the next thing?
What the fuck we rushing for? This is so. No. Let's talk about stuff while we run.
No, it ain't.
You right.
Nah,
Dude, I'm chilling.
Yeah, but y'all went back to a whole different other player.
You right. I'm chilling.
Man, consistency. Mental. It's mental. Oh, it's mental. Oh, everybody know what's going on with my dog. 30 is I mean, do we even need to go on?
This year, mental. You talk for folks on this year, right?
Yeah, mental. Yeah, I mean,
mental.
Yeah. And then consistency. Come on, man. My dog had a crazy April. So
yeah, great.
Hey, that might be the man. My boy sweeping the cat up out of here. Let's get who we got next week?
That's crazy, man.
Who we got next? 4-5?
4-5.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go another sweep.
LeBron James versus Luka.
Yeah, Luka Doncic.
Luka's 4, by the way. So
is the 4 seed for sure. 60 games played, 5th in the Western Conference. He's averaging 28, 8, and 9. 48% from the field, 35 from 3. And we have LeBron James, who's played in 43 games, 6 in the Western Conference. He's averaging 25, 7, and 7. 51% from the field, 37 from 3. Offense. It's the best offensive player in the league. So let's talk about what we doing on offense.
LeBron James.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Yo, come on. Man, get the hell out of here, man. Luka Doncic, bro. Man, 3-level scorer, bro. Like, come on, man. And he averages more assists and more rebounds. What are you talking about?
Okay, cool. Cool. I got LeBron. Weezy got Luka. You got Luka. Defense. Where we going?
All right, LeBron James. There's no question about that.
Team impact success.
You said it was a sweep, though.
Team impact success.
Team impact success.
It's quick work. It's quick work.
No, that's not. That's not true. They're a higher seed this year.
He's hurt, Jay.
They are a
this is where it gets tricky.
Without Kristaps Porzingis, he has carried this team. If he is not playing, who is their number 1 scorer minus Kristaps Porzingis? You know, Jeff.
But if LeBron's not playing, they don't win. If LeBron's not playing, they don't win.
Now we're focusing on a person that's by itself and number 1 scorer.
If LeBron
doing team impact success, that didn't matter last match.
Luka Doncic was top 5 as an MVP voter last year, and then this year, and then you go into this year, he will be a top 5 MVP candidate as well. And he's just 21 years old.
Guess who was number 1 before he was injured? MVP player.
No, he wasn't.
Oh man,
he was up there.
He was top 2.
Because Embiid was hurt before he got hurt.
So he's talking Giannis back then, dog. It was Giannis talk, dog. It was Giannis talk.
So it's still 1-1.
So it's 1-1. Which what?
It's 1-1. Yeah. Y'all gave Luka offense and
LeBron
got defense.
Yeah, team impact success. It's Luka Doncic.
LeBron.
That's team impact and
LeBron.
success.
I'm gonna go in 43 games. I'm gonna go LeBron.
Okay.
And 43.
That's 2-1.
So it's
Mental.
what we talking about is 43 games, bro. This man playing 60 games, man. How can the hell can you and they in the higher seed?
Okay, because when he's not playing, but when he was there, they were the number 1 seed. Now that he's
Man,
not playing,
we can
team
only
impact
talk about
and
the
success.
games he played, bro.
Let me just make my point.
That's what I'm
Let me
saying. We're
just-
talking about the
let me
games he
just make my
played.
point. When he was playing, they're the number 1 seed. Team impact. He's not playing. Team impact is affecting what, cameraman? The success. That is the definition of it. It went from number 1 to damn near in the playoff game because this man was hurt. LeBron James, man.
They're in that shit because they're also their second best player is hurt too. KP is hurt and he's still carrying his team to a higher seed. What are we talking about?
He's in a higher seed as the 7th seed. No,
what are you talking about?
Where they at right now?
No, dude.
Where they at
Luka
right now?
Doncic is the 5th seed.
Oh, that's 1 game away. You know that, right?
Man, come on with that. You kill me with that 1 game
It is
away
1
shit.
game away.
They're a 7th. It don't matter.
It's 1
If
game.
the playoffs start tomorrow, man, that shit don't matter, dog. That shit don't matter.
The playoffs start on Monday. They could be in 7.
Man, this dude.
You said that's 7th seed.
Who?
Dallas.
Dallas, he's saying Dallas
They're
is 5th right
They're
now.
5th.
But the Lakers only 1 seed behind it.
No, you don't hear what I'm saying. Kristaps Porzingis goes down. AD and LeBron have went down. AD had been out, and LeBron was carrying the team. They were losing games like shit.
No,
No,
they
that's
still
true.
were number 1 when AD
Bro,
went down.
What are you talking about? No, they weren't. No, they weren't, dude. They were down. They were losing games. They were losing games, and then LeBron goes down, and he missed 30 games. Whatever
Team
the
impact
case may be.
says, I got LeBron. Weezy, who you got?
We're going by the 40. I'm gonna go Luka.
Who's the consistency? What we got? Mental. It's mental. The mental's next.
LeBron.
I mean,
I'm gonna go LeBron on that one too.
See, this is the thing, though. What we doing right now is we looking at LeBron James as a career. We're not talking about the 2021
No, so
season.
I'm only talking about this
we
season.
are.
No, we not. That's what I'm saying. Because how in the hell can you judge a person who's played 43 games? And that's why I didn't want his ass on the list, because we're judging him because of 43 games, and there's a person that's played in 60. Like it's bro, like that's
Here's your
terrible.
Here's your argument. So 43 minus 60 is what, 17 games, right? Cut them 17 games
How the
out.
hell we gonna do
Let
that,
me
Jeff?
finish. Just let me finish.
How in the hell we gonna
Let me-
possibly
Let
do
him
that?
finish, Jack. Let him finish.
Take them 17 games out when he first started this season. He was out of shape and he wasn't doing shit. Take them games out for Luka and help his argument a little bit better. Because this 43 first 60 games is LeBron in a landslide.
What I'm saying is
You're just fighting for your man,
whatever you talking about, the consistency. Well, let's go to consistency.
LeBron.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Now, come on, man. This man averaging 28, 8, and 9, dog. Come on, man. Get the hell out of here, man.
This season, you got to go with Luka on that.
Man, come on, man. That don't even make no sense, man. That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. So what we doing? What is it?
That's 3-1.
2-2.
That's 3-2.
3-2 who?
Luka.
Yeah.
I think. Hold on. LeBron won defense.
Y'all gave
Luka won offense.
which is nuts.
Yeah. Team impact and success is LeBron.
So that's 2-1.
That's 2-1.
Mental
Then
LeBron.
Mental was LeBron, so that's 3. LeBron won.
No, we messed up one.
Consistency.
LeBron won defense.
Yep.
LeBron won team impact and success.
Nah, Luka won team impact and success. I'm just saying, how in the hell is what are we talking about?
Confused. Hold on.
Weezy, you got this. You
You
keep it up with that.
keeping up with it.
Let's do it. Let's just start over.
No, it ain't no fuck that.
let's start
It's
over.
offense.
No, we can't start it. Offense.
Offense is Luka Doncic.
Y'all voted Luka.
Defense is
LeBron.
LeBron James. Team impact and success is Luka. Mental is LeBron. And consistency. And Luka won offense, team impact and success, and consistency.
Yeah.
Luka won. Yeah. So what's the next matchup?
The next matchup is number 3 versus number 7.
3-7.
Yeah.
Who is Steph?
3 is Steph.
3 is Steph.
Yep. This is J on J crime right here. Steph Curry offensively.
Look at you.
Steph Curry offensively and CP. I mean, you got to go with Steph. He's the best offensive player in the league right now. Defense is 100% CP. CP got defense. Team impact to success. CP right there. CP. Mental. It's a wash to me. Give me a wash. Right?
Hold on, Jeff. You're not saying that. You got to debate. You got to debate, Jeff.
I don't know no more. I've
Nah.
been watching basketball since.
I mean, we
Kenny
all had,
Hardaway.
bro. We all had. So what we
Magic
do?
Johnson highlight.
Yeah. I
Kenny
mean, that
Anderson.
don't help. Like,
the
so what
Ross
we
Strickland.
doing with team impacted success?
It's Chris Paul.
I mean, I got that a wash. What you got? Because I'm just saying they're AC. They ain't even AC. They ain't even in the playoffs without Steph. That's a wash to me, dog.
So could I also say that the Suns were not in the playoffs without CP?
No,
Because they weren't?
18 wins. 18 wins. They weren't in the. That's a top 3 lottery pick, bro. 18 wins. CP and them was a game. I mean, booking them was a game out of the damn playoffs, man.
Only because of the play-in, though.
Man.
It wasn't because of the record.
Just by this year alone, whose team impact success? This year alone. Who you going with, Joe?
Chris Paul.
Who you going with?
I'm going to go Chris Paul, too.
All right, so CP is up 2-1. 3? No. Come on, man.
No, it's too
Listen
long.
now.
No, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's 2-1. It's 2-1.
Offense still.
Defense with CP.
Defense CP.
Team impact success is CP.
2. You had
It's
3.
2. It's 2-1.
We right
It's
here.
2-1. Yeah, we're at mental now.
We're number 4 right now.
Yeah, we're at mental.
So it's 2-1. Chris Paul.
Yeah, mental, man. It's a wash to me.
Whoa.
It's a wash to me. It's just a wash to me.
There's not too many people mentally more strong than Chris Paul.
I mean, shit. I mean, his name's Steph Curry, if it's anybody.
Who you got, Joe?
Who is Chris Paul? I got Chris Paul.
Oh, come on, Jeff. Shit. Come on, man. If you act like that, come on,
I
man.
act like nothing. I'm trying to get my game back together. I'm thrown off. I'm out, like off my equilibrium. I don't know what's left and right no more. I just saw Luka Doncic beat LeBron James. I just saw that, cameraman.
And what we're talking about is the 2021. He barely made the damn list. What is we talking about?
I'm going Chris Paul, man. Mental.
Just 3-1, Chris Paul.
And over this, and this dude's supposed to be the MVP. Come
Chris
on,
Paul?
man. Steph
Who, Chris
Curry,
Paul?
man. There's no way that he beats him 3-1. It's nothing.
It's a tough matchup, Jay.
That's
You
not
gave him.
what I'm telling you is those are washes, bro.
What's
Team
the
impact success is a wash.
No.
Mental is a wash. Consistency, and that's Steph Curry. It's supposed to be 2-2 right now going into the tiebreaker. That's good goddamn pardon right there.
Okay. And I'll even humor you with doing the tiebreaker just because
It don't matter.
put around
man.
marginal NBA talent.
It don't matter now.
Steph won.
because people what you was doing is just making sure Steph didn't get anywhere
I wasn't
past
making
that.
sure Steph
Man,
I
get
had
the
no.
hell out of here, man. So what we
Steph
at?
played better defense than CP.
Man,
No.
you know team impact success. Ain't nobody in the league impacting the game like dude, bro. Where we at?
This season, I don't know, man. Chris Paul.
Where we at?
All right, number 1,
Who we got?
Jokic.
Jokic versus
Jokic
number
versus
4, Luka.
Yeah, for sure. Slovenian drip. All right, let's go offense.
Here come the funny part.
Nah, give me Luka. Ain't no question about that offensively. What dude is crazy. 28 and 8 assists.
Who you
He
got,
averaged
Jeff?
more assists and more rebounds.
I got
what
my-
we talking about?
Well, he's also the point guard, so
No, he's not. Jalen Brunson, they point guard.
No, he has the ball.
He's the point forward.
Who you got, Jeff?
I got Jokic.
I got Luka.
Yeah, what we doing defense? Do Luka play better defense than dude now? I know that. Yeah, Luka play better defense than dude now. What we talking about?
Man, we taking a 31-degree day or a 30-degree day.
This is a washing defense.
Let's be real, man. That's a wash.
Nah.
Yeah.
Luka defense
Nah,
is
that's
better
a
this
wash.
year. That's what he's improved on. Is
That's
his
a wash.
defense this year.
Team impact and success number 3.
Man, come on. Luka
got
Doncic. Luka Doncic.
I got Jokic this year.
Jokic is an MVP, man.
There's
League
a
stop
third-
right now. He's the MVP.
That don't mean if you're the MVP, bro. That don't necessarily mean. As we seen, Russell Westbrook won MVP, got lost. He lost in the first round. James Harden lost in the second round of his MVP year. What I'm saying is MVP can be he's an MVP candidate. That don't mean shit if you're not winning games.
He is winning
Team
games.
impact and success. You take
I'm not gonna talk
Luka
Doncic.
Doncic
Bad podcasting, but
because I was talking.
but you clearly interrupted what I was trying to
You
say.
weren't saying nothing.
I sat there and said Jokic is the MVP, and the reason why that means something is because Jokic is carrying his team to a top 2 finish in the Western Conference, the vaunted Western Conference.
They're third, bro. They're not even close to second, bro.
Yes, they are, Jay. They're 2 games back.
Man, here you go with the 2 games back shit. Man,
Okay, 1 game back. That's a weekend of games, Jay.
That don't mean. What I'm telling you is Jokic is in a situation where he has a better cast of players around him. Give me anybody on Luka's team that is even remotely playing when KP ain't playing. Give me somebody. Just give me anybody. It's Tim Hardaway.
What's your question? I'm not trying to be funny. What is your question?
No, I'm saying, who is his person, the next person in line when Luka goes down? Who's his person?
Y'all say the other boy's a unicorn. That's what y'all say.
Man, but the boy is
y'all
hurt.
Say that
he
boy's
hurt.
A unicorn.
Man, now you just. I'm gonna pull a you.
Have y'all not said?
I'm gonna pull a you. I'm gonna show you what you doing.
No, y'all said that boy's a unicorn.
Do what you doing. Go ahead.
Cool. All right. What's the next one? Mental Jokic. Who you got, Weezy?
Mental, Luka.
Who's your vote, Jay?
Oh, me?
Who's your
vote? I mean, I've been watching basketball. I don't even really know. Shit. I'm perplexed. I mean, I saw Mingo Johnson play. I don't understand.
I did see Mingo. Jonathan Mingo. Saw Marcus Kinzer play. Saw Ron Slay play.
I mean, I guess Luka. I mean, I watched all this basketball. I guess I'll go with Luka. I guess.
What's the count, Weez?
Y'all confused me, man.
Man.
It's 2-1. Nah, it's still 2-1 Luka. 2-1 Luka.
What's the next one?
It's consistency. If y'all giving Luka mental
consistency,
Jokic.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. Like, if we gonna do this, bro, you haven't picked Luka Doncic to win one thing this entire fucking show.
I just gave him.
You didn't give him one thing.
Wait.
You didn't give him one.
No. When y'all said he was over LeBron in offense, I have any rebuttal.
Literally,
I stopped. I said, cool.
No, you didn't, bro. You said, "Oh, that's what we doing." I ain't doing, bro. You haven't given him one thing.
He's not better than Jokic, Jay.
Man,
he's not having a better season than Jokic.
Yes, he is, bro. He's having a better season.
I don't think he had a better season.
He's not having. How
so
can
what
he,
we doing?
How can he have a better season?
What's the next thing? What is it?
Marginal talent.
We're doing consistency. We didn't vote on consistency.
Oh yeah, I got Luke.
I got Jokic this year.
So that's 2-2 then.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what's the next thing?
The next thing is the tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Which player would you pick in a game tomorrow with average NBA talent to get the win? I can't wait to hear these answers.
I mean, that's what
what
Luka's doing right now.
What'd you say, Weezy?
That's what Luka's doing.
That's what Luka's doing right now.
KP's hurt.
Oh man.
KP's hurt.
Oh man, y'all gonna really put him over Jokic? Y'all gonna really do that? Y'all gonna really do that? I got Jokic.
I mean, what did Jokic win? What did he win?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I'm saying, I'm looking at this list. The only thing that I can see him winning is consistency just for the year.
Y'all gave
maybe mental.
Y'all gave Luka offense. We watched defense because both of them are bad. Y'all gave Luka team. Better.
Come on, Jay. Just go ahead. Go ahead, Jeff.
Y'all gave Luka team success. We gave Jokic mental and consistency. It was 2-2 with a tie, with a wash. And y'all just gave Luka Doncic.
I mean, just think about what that question says. Which player would you pick if you need to win a game tomorrow with average NBA talent around him? That's what Luka Doncic is doing right now. That's a bad play.
I seen Luka hit 2-3 game winners this year.
Jamal Murray is out. His best player is Michael Porter Jr. now.
Yeah, I mean,
so when you're saying marginal talent,
no, but you say KP misses a lot of games.
He does.
That's a bad matchup right there for Luka and Jokic. Jokic wins that in a certain situation against anybody else, but Luka, nah. Yeah, that's just my opinion. Yeah. So what we got? We got a final CP versus Luka.
Yep.
All right.
Number 2 versus number 4.
Right. So offensively, I gotta go with Luka right there, man. Yeah.
Who you got offensively, Jeff?
Can you just help me out? Why are you going Luka over Chris Paul right there? Just help me out. I'm being serious. Like, I'm honest.
Well, he's better. He's scoring at 3 levels. That's it.
So we doing it strictly offense.
No.
I'm just asking.
Offense is scoring the basketball.
Luka's scoring, and he passes the ball.
Luka's a better offensive player than Chris Paul.
I'm saying just a lot of offense.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He averages 28 points in the NBA. Chris
Paul's
Paul's never averaged 20 points.
I just wanted. He averaged it when he was in New Orleans.
No, what I'm saying, I'm talking not 28.
Not 28. No, not 28. But he averaged. The Western Conference Finals year.
Defense.
Defense, CP for sure.
1-1.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Nah, it's
No,
team
it's team
impact
impact
to success. That's CP.
That's
That's
Chris
CP.
Paul.
Yeah. Mental.
Chris Paul.
Yeah. And then Luka consistency for sure.
Chris Paul.
So Chris Paul wins.
He not more. Hey, bro. Now you
No,
just see, went
I'm
through
talking about
this.
Chris Paul won. It's 3-1. It's over with.
Yeah, Chris Paul
Bro,
wins.
you just went through and with none of these though. Did you peep?
I just
that
gave
none
him
of
offense. I just gave Luke.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
yes, I
No, he
did.
didn't. What he said was,
I said, help me
no,
out.
you said help me out, bro.
You didn't give it to him. You asked him why is he better.
You didn't bet, bro. You did not vote for Luka Doncic on one thing, and he played in 3 games, dog. That's ridiculous.
I just
man.
sit there and said,
Next
show
week,
me.
I'm gonna show you what you did next week. I'm gonna show you.
I don't have
exactly
a
what
dog
you
in the
did.
fight.
You're damn lie. You're gonna find one, and
No,
I'm gonna
no.
show you. I'm telling you what I'm telling you what you did. You
I
dog.
sit there and asked, help me understand why Luka.
Bro,
I didn't have a pick.
It's 5 things, right? It's 5 things.
There's 5.
And there's 8 people on
Chris
this.
Paul's win the
But
Western
there's
Conference.
no way in this entire thing that Luka Doncic don't win one thing better than 3 people that he matched up against. You didn't
He
pick him to
also
win
messed
one
up.
thing.
He messed up against
I don't
the
give a damn
greatest
who
player
he-
of this generation.
It doesn't matter.
No, because you're doing it on a surface level. Go a little bit deeper. Pause. He messed up against the greatest player of this generation. He messed up against the greatest point guard of this generation, and he messed up against one of the best big men we've ever seen.
What I'm saying is he wins one matchup. You didn't pick him to win one matchup. And that is what I'm saying.
You had to lose the
just don't
first
like
round to LeBron James.
Yeah.
I had him losing a landslide to LeBron James.
Yeah.
Landslide.
But he didn't. So the winner of this is Christopher Eugene Paul, who will, find out who his opponent is next week as we do the Eastern Conference for sure. Most definitely, man. It's been a knockdown drag. I kept you guys a little long. There's some editing in there. You will understand why for sure. Anything before we get out of here, guys?
Why y'all bring Cam this week? Why y'all bring Cam this week to judge this shit? My goodness.
Sure. Most definitely, man. Now, tweet us the questions throughout the week at
a rough show.
Sport Press. Don't forget to comment and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page. On the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for.
Jeff.
Cameras always on.
Sure, man. The revolution will be podcasted. We are out, cameraman.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.